Welcome. Hi, I'm Ida Reis, certified divorce lending professional. And this interview is part of the Divorce Literacy Series from the Divorce Lending Association. And today I have with me Chetana Bhat. Welcome, Chetana.
Thank you, Ida. It's nice to be here.
Oh, you're quite welcome, and we are glad to have you. Would you kindly give us a little background knowledge about your practice?
Sure. Over the years, I have worked in different capacities. I'm an executive coach. I'm a licensed counselor in Maryland. I have worked with individuals and couples. I have been a divorce coach. I've been an adjunct faculty, mediator, workshop presenter, and also I've done volunteering in the community.
Very nice. We know that each divorce is very unique and everyone's experiences their own unique journey. And if you could change anything or give like a heads up advice to somebody who's about to go through divorce or in the middle of the process, what would you tell them?
Sure. To start with, I want to say it is not an easy thing to go through. It's a major change in life. Even if couples want to go through it, still it's a change. And if kids are involved, there is more kids' emotions also to be considered. So expect to have emotions that you may not even realize that may be coming through, and expect that you have to manage people you know. How are they going to react? How are you going to react to them? Lot of different reactions and working through how do you explain it to people? How do you manage it? And also, even after the divorce, how are you going to get to the next step? How will you work through and navigate through your life going forward? All of them will come into play.
Oh, thank you. That's such a nice answer, thorough answer. Why, if somebody was standing before you and they asked you, well, why is it so important for me to have somebody coach me through divorce? Why is that so important? And maybe you could kind of address that a little more specifically.
Oh, sure. Thank you for that question. I have done divorce coaching myself. I can, as you know, and as I mentioned, there will be, going through divorce will bring up grief. Your dreams, what got them, when you get into a marriage, there are so many dreams through the relationship. All those dreams are coming to an end here, right? That's a huge change. When there is a change, when that happens, there's a loss. As a result, there's a lot of stress and people have grief also. You may not realize you're grieving, but emotions are coming up. There could be anger. There could be intense sadness. There could be anxiety, not knowing what will happen, how you're going to see your life going forward. All of those come up. And also there could be some depressive symptoms that can come up. So just be mindful of all that. What does a divorce coach do? That's a huge support to have because your support system is important. A divorce coach, to start with, can be a big support for you. A divorce coach knows what are the steps that are coming up and interacts with lawyers, interacts with financial people, interacts with other professionals in the group, and they can help you navigate through this. They can be an emotional support. They can be support in terms of guiding you through the whole thing step by step. So it would be very helpful to have a divorce coach.
Oh, excellent. Yes, I can see that. Do you have, is there a question that I maybe did not hit or address here? And do you have any final thoughts for our listeners?
Something I would say, be proactive. To start with, or before that even, make sure this is what you really want. Sometimes what happens, people come together, but same things that bring people together can slowly make them separate also, because little wounding happens over time, over the years, and slowly people start to separate. So just make sure you have gone through counseling if you need to, whatever that you need to do, make sure that this is what you want. This is the step you want to take. And once you are sure about divorce, then be proactive. have all your support system in place, because you will need that support. This is the time to lean on your support. So just have all that ready. Expect that you will be going through these emotional changes, the emotions I mentioned earlier, so that while you are navigating through, you can navigate through the best possible way. Also, your future, what does it look like, right? It's very difficult to see it. Everything can feel a little bit off, and there could be confusion. So you don't want to make a huge decisions during this time, because we are not in the best place to make a big decision. Take one step at a time, have professionals if you need help, and do what you can to take care of you. Have self-care, be kind to yourself, and have your support system in place.
Chetana, do you do post-divorce counseling as well? Do you do that sort of thing for a client that you might be doing in divorce? Are you able to do that?
Yes, I have done that, and I'm able to do that because it is a confusing time for people, even after divorce. Also, still emotions can be going, they can be go through emotions. And also sometimes people have patterns they have repeated in their lives. So just to look through it and see what is it they want going forward. What are their core values? How do they want to see their life going forward? For all of that, having some counseling can be helpful.
Perfect. Okay, so if someone would like to reach out to you, Chetana, where would they go for that? Your website?
My website, the little story about that is when I wanted to have a name for my website, I thought about relationships. We're in a relationship with our mother, and throughout our lives, we are in a relationship, whether within ourselves or with other people around us. So I decided to name it as Personal Professional Relationship Development. So the website to go to is PPRdevelopment.com. And on that, you'll find contact information as well.
Well, I would like to thank you for your time today, Chetana. That was very valuable information that is going to help a lot of people who are going to listen to this interview. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Ida. Take care.